Yep. So today I'm gonna be this is gonna be an explanation video about the GBB rankings for me, even though they've already happened. So I just want to say you may not agree with me. You could, if you have a different opinion, you could put it down in my comments. Like I don't really care if I get hate for my own rankings because it's my opinion how I when I reacted to the solo eliminations. Because I will not be reacting to them on my channel. Mainly the fact that there are a lot of eliminations that haven't been posted, mainly because of someone's action in the community or um, or them not thinking that their thing was good enough, even though people say they were. But yeah, for the soul category, I'm gonna go with this. So we're gonna go 1 through 26. So first, I'm gonna say the person who's getting ranked, and then in my order, and then I'm explaining their actual ranking in the category. So first off is inertia for me is number one. He also ranked first in the eliminations out of 26 eliminations. Main the reason why I ranked him first for me, not because I just like him, not because I like his style. I liked how he started with a bit of musicality, transitioned into his bass. Uh, then he switched it to another song, the Montero from Little Nas X. That was really good. And then one of the main problems he did have was that I know that he ranked like low for Pechicata, and I get kind of why, because there were times where he had small mistakes. Sometimes he was out of pitch. I think there was, I don't know where the part was, but it sounded he. I'm not blaming him because I know that the air was like really bad there, but like it sounded like he ran out of air for like a moment, and for me, I really didn't like that. But yeah, that's only like some of the stuff. Number two for me is collapse. In the actual rankings, he was ranked fifth in the eliminations. I ranked them really in the top two because I really liked his technicality, his originality with the sounds. Um, yeah, and I really liked the sort of kind of melody. He started with the lip bass at the beginning. It was really nice. But I don't really have negative. I don't really have anything to say. Maybe just work on being a little bit more cleaner and have a little bit more structure into his. Mm, River was for me is ranked three, but in actual eliminations he was ranked sixth. I actually do agree with that one, the being ranked sixth, because he was good. He started really musical with the melody at the beginning, and then he switched into a technical beat. Then for the last like 2-ish minutes, he did his GB wildcard, which ranked him first in the actual wildcards. But one of the main problems he had was the hollow whistle towards, I think, the beginning or the middle. That because of the so in GBB there were like a couple of problems for some people where the air was really dry in the stage, so it was hard for some of their sounds to come out towards like the middle and the end. So it screwed them over, and I think for River it kind of messed them up because the hollow whistle wasn't coming out right in one part, but after a while he just didn't use it anymore because for a while it didn't really come out. It sounded because a hollow whistle was supposed to sound, and it didn't sound like anything at all. Yeah. Number four for me is Elysium. In the actual rankings, he ranked eighth. So yeah, it's not bad considering that for the 2019 he didn't make it at all. Which I don't know why, because mainly because he had a bad timer, which screwed him over. But yeah, for Alicia, I ranked him mainly fourth because of the technicality and the good sounds he chose to use. I don't know what the I don't know if it's like an original thing or a cover song that he was doing at the beginning when he was singing. But yeah, Footbox G, I ranked them fifth when in reality in the original rankings. So I'm reading from my phone. But um, yeah, I ranked them fifth, and in the original rankings he ranked 10th. Um, his performance this year was way better than last year's, where towards the ending he had like dry mouth in 2019, which made he didn't qualify for last year for the last GBB. But yeah, he did really well. He made it to third place, which is really good. His opponents were tough. He had to be Alexinho, he had to be Decoy, he had to be Inertia. All right, number six, I put Decoy. In the original rankings, Decoy actually ranked second, so one place behind Inertia. So I really liked his original routine, the "Falling in Love with You" one. I really like it. He starts really musical. He's technical a lot, and yeah. But I feel like the other five people were way more technical than him. So for me, that helped me a lot. Seven for me. Yeah, it's Napalm. He ranked fourth in the actual rankings. I He was good. The only problem I don't like that Napalm does most of the time is he freestyles most of his rounds and limbs and everything, which is alright because it's original. But like, you don't need to freestyle all the time. Like his supersonic routine, that was good. He had good lyrics, and I feel like he kind of went repetitive with the role like this because he did use it in 2017. He was in 2016, 2017, now 2021. But yeah, his routine was smart. His planning was sort of smart. Number eight is Gene for me. In the original rankings, he ranked third, third, and mainly one of the reasons why I feel like when you're being a musical beatboxer, you could at least try to be a bit more technical. And at that point, Gene wasn't that technical; he was more musical. Number nine for actual rankings and my ranking, they're the same. But number nine is elims. So he did rank in the original rankings. He also ranked nine. This is one of them I really do agree with because he's not that musical. He's mainly a technical beatboxer. There were some mistakes I really didn't like. For some people, they liked the part where he was doing the throat tap and the trumpet at the same time. But for me, I felt like I didn't like it that much. 10th for me is Improver. In the original rankings, he ranked 17th, so he did not make it into the battles, but he was really close, which is fun because in. Alright, so people like Footbox G, Decoy, Improver, then Hartzell were actually about to be replacing because Footbox G was in for Shogo, who had to drop out because of COVID stuff that was messing up his schedule. Improver replaced MB14, who was supposed to go, but he ended up having some stuff to do between the voice that made him and Sorrow drop out the tag team and the solo category. Sorrow was just going to be in tag team. Um, Kohei, I put. Oh, Decoy was actually in because Alicia originally dropped out, but he got back in. And then Kohei was not technically supposed to qualify. He for the 2020, he's only a replacement for the because Beatbox World 2020 was canceled because of COVID. So they chose to make him put him in. Den replaced Wawad for personal reasons, and he Den was actually ranked 10th in the wild card. Hardzell, the reason why I said Hardzell is because he was actually gonna be a replacement for Helium because of his visa, but he ended up coming. But because Hardzell was already told he was gonna be in if Helium didn't make it, they just let him be in because he was about to be the replacement. But yeah, I'm getting back on track. I put Improver 10th. He ranked 17th. One of the reasons why I really like how he was technical. I love how he didn't really overused duck sound, but he had some of the problems where that his duck sounded quiet towards like the middle, which I guess screwed him over. Um, but yeah, he's really clean. All right, rank like Alem rank 11 in the original rankings and my ranking are the same. So I ranked his 11th and he ranked 11th. I liked it. I liked his limb, but he had like a small mistake. Mm, he could have been a bit more better than the others, but yeah. Zeka, I ranked 12th. He ranked 13th, so not that far from being close to the original ranking. Mainly the reason why I ranked Zeka, I didn't really like the song he chose to use for his win. I really didn't like it, so. But like the rest was good. His drops are really good. Right. But 13th is for me is gonna be Zero. He was ranked 15th, so he was really, really close to not making it in, like 2 spots before not making it. Number 14, I ranked Vokoda. He ranked 12th. I love Anthony, I do. He's one of the first people I met in the community. He's one of my friends. Um, one of the reasons why I feel like the he he's really good. I mean, he dealt with using his inward base over a dry arena. So, like I said, the air was really dry in the stage, and he somehow managed to keep it up with the inward base. But I feel like he could have been technical most of the time instead of just doing the. But yeah, 15. I ranked BR. So he ranked 14th in the actual elimination. The reason why I ranked BR, he has done, he breaks flow most of the time and is not that good to do. And he, he has the, he has good sounds, but like there are times where his like drops are not that good. It's like disappointing to me, honestly. But his thing was not that bad. Honestly, could have improved the flow a little bit. My 16th, you guys are gonna be mad at me for this one, but 16th, I'm ranking Alex Xenia. He ranked 7th. Why I ranked him so low is he he's like one of the funny guys in the community. He likes to troll most of the time, and I get it. I get it. It's funny, yeah, but like when you're doing like you're in a stage where you could not make it in, I feel like you kind of act tough. Like you control in the battles, yeah. Like not when you have to perform something. But the rest was really good. I just ranked him 16th for the trolling. Otherwise, it was good. If he didn't troll that much, I would have ranked him higher. 17th, I ranked Helium. So for me, the reason why Helium is not in for me, when in originality he was actually the last elim, he was so close to not making it, is because I feel like he could have been more better. One of the parts I didn't like was he was like, "Pyow, pyow, pyow, pyow." One of the parts I didn't like was I didn't like that one. I didn't like that part, honestly. I felt like it was disappointing to me. 18th is Max. He also ranked 18th for the actual eliminations. I really like Max. He's new to the stage. He's actually the first Israeli beatboxer to be in GBB, which is a big accomplishment. Reason why I felt like he could have been more musical, the routine was really good. He did mainly his wild card towards like the middle, like a River did, which is creative. But yeah, number 19 is Kohei when he ranked 20th. I really like his elim, but some of the main problems are he he rushes with this technicality. He doesn't have a good structure when he does that. And one of the parts that might have messed him up more was like towards the ending when he went over the time, which I don't like because if you're gonna like you could end a couple of seconds early, yeah, it's all right because you're a limb you could choose. But like when you go more over the time that they're giving you, that's a chance that you lose points from that, which I think Kohei might have done. 20th is Den when he ranked 19th. I ranked them 20th because his elim was not that good. I really liked his inward bass, but it could have been more better. 21 for me is Stitch. I think he ranked, I forgot where he ranked, but he ranked 20 something. But yeah, Stitch started off musically, which is good. I don't know if it's his own routine that he did, that he was singing or a cover of a song, but honestly, yeah, I wasn't. I think he had like did a small technicality and he didn't sound prepared because then he did two of his routines. One of them was his GB wildcard and another called "I'll see you tonight." And he also had dry mouth towards the end of the stage, where his poly wasn't coming out that good. But yeah, Mr. Androide, I ranked him 22nd. I think he also ranked like 20 something. Um, yeah, because Mr. Android was good. I liked the bass he was using. I liked his drums. The control where he's like was good because it's really hard to do like that because you have to control the hi-hat and the I guess it was sort of like the inward singing, which is something like that. But yeah, but his drums are really good. I feel like he could have a bit more structure. It's kind of messy sometimes. Yeah. Hartzell, he was new to stage. He didn't have a lot of time to prepare. Like I said, he was about to be the replacement for Helium, so he didn't have much time. So he used most of his routines. I didn't like the part where he put his mask on for like a couple of seconds and was like, you know what, screw it. Because I feel like he could have just gone in. But yeah. 2H ranked 21st, I believe. I ranked him 24th. Oh, Mr. Andrea ranked 22nd, Hartzell 23rd. 2H ranked, I ranked 24th. 2H ranked 21st, like I said. Mainly because I felt like it was a long build up that he didn't need to do, which wasn't really good. I ranked 25th, I ranked Shrungbao. He ranked the last Elim because he did I think he did a new original routine, but what messed him up more was the dry mouth really messed him up because he was like one of the first people to start the elims. And like towards like the last 2 minutes, his lip rolls weren't sounding that good because his lip rolls kind of sound like mine, which are, and I guess his were really airy. Some of his songs were not coming out well, which messed him up really bad and ranked him 26 in the elims. The last elim is Tamizake. I ranked them 26 because I did not like his elim at all. I felt like it was a really bad elim. To be fair, it was the beginning was not that good. He was not technical at all. He didn't even sound prepared. I don't even think he prepared. Um, yeah, that's one of the reasons. But yeah, this is why I ranked them all. This is how I ranked them all. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I don't get a lot of hate comments for ranking most of the people that should have been in low or something. But yeah, I hope everyone stays safe. Appreciate y'all. Ash.